8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is tonight's unfiltered update on Gaza crisis, straight from the front line of diplomacy and humanitarian breakdown. President Donald Trump has dramatically intensified his rhetoric toward Hamas, declaring that the easiest path to ending the looming famine in Gaza is for Hamas to surrender and release all hostages. He made this declaration amid stalled ceasefire talks as global outrage over starvation mounts. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is preparing to take over U.S. control of humanitarian aid delivery in Gaza, citing the escalating hunger crisis, particularly among children. Trump has dispatched his Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, to coordinate with allies and bolster deliveries that Israel has struggled or refused to facilitate. Arab and European partners are expected to contribute but assist under U.S. leadership. On international optics, over 600 former Israeli security leaders, including ex-Mossad and Shin Bet chiefs, have formally urged Trump to intervene and press Prime Minister Netanyahu to end the war. They argue that all military objectives have been met and only a diplomatic deal can save remaining hostages. They called it a rare window of opportunity and stated unequivocally, your credibility matters. Use it now. Trump has publicly refused to take a position on whether he supports Israel seizing Gaza militarily. Instead, he emphasized the U.S. focus is firmly on delivering food and medical aid, leaving territorial decisions to Israel. Once a war hawk, he even proposed that the U.S. would take over Gaza and redevelop it. Trump now conveys deep concern for Palestinian lives. He supports halting the fighting for aid access and has repeatedly blamed Hamas for blocking deals, stating they, quote, don't want to make a deal, end quote, and, quote, they want to die, end quote, holding hostages for leverage with no sincere intent to negotiate. As famine warnings intensify, frustration is mounting from Western commentary. Editorial voices question why the West tolerates starvation in Gaza while supporting Israeli military operations, highlighting moral contradictions in international response. In summary, Trump is ratcheting up pressure on Hamas with an ultimatum and pivoting to take charge of aid delivery amid global despair over Gaza's humanitarian collapse. Ex-Israeli officials now look to him to press Israel toward a ceasefire and hostage deal. For Trump, the calculus appears simple. Surrender, release the hostages, deliver aid, and the crisis might ease. That is your direct update, no frills. President Trump declares war on Hamas in words and action, calling for surrender, hostage release, and now personally spearheading relief efforts. With ex-Israeli officials urging his leadership, this moment could be historic or tragic. Stay informed, stay woke, and also subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, I invite you to do so. And please like and share this video if you want others to be informed with factual information. I thank you all for listening. Have a beautiful and blessed day.